Hi everyone, normal player guy. Okay, so this will be now a shoulda, woulda, coulda video. So this is going to be a quick, brief summary on the three new units. Should you summon? What did they like? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. So Ginyu, Ginyu is the theme. Ginyu, and then the two banner units. That's Jeice and burter, the tag team duo, and of course racoome and guldo. Now. Is he worth summoning? Well, actually, simply put, no, he isn't. Don't even bother. The 7th anniversary is now just over a month away. What, it's the 11th of July is when the banners drop? I wouldn't even try thinking about it. That's saying for global, it is discounted 25, 35, 45. So you could go 25 and 35 and leave it at that. I wouldn't personally summon. And even more so, the fact that if you pull this guy, you kinda have to pull these two. That's what makes it terrible for a banner. Now, as the banner itself, it's also pretty rubbish. I think the best unit on there is probably those tech androids. Outside of that, let's see what this guy does. He does seem rather good. So, Terrifying Conquerors and Planet Namek Saga with the 30% extra buff for Space Traveling Warriors. Now he does stack defense and has a big 100% at 180% at the start of turn, 50% attack on super, and has a 30% chance to do an additional super attack. Now he gets 10% attack and defense per Ginyu force on the team. That's up to year 50, and of course, if there is another one, he gives attack and defense 30%, but no key. But he is super effective against all types. The fact that he doesn't give any key kind of sucks. He's really, really good. And of course, when your HP is 70% or less from the fourth turn, which is very easily enough to do, much like STR Vegito, you will transform into the body change absorbed Goku, who now in this one stacks attack. So you want to go into his other form first for a little bit, and then you go for his attack. Now this kind of seems a bit weird that you'd stack defense then stack attack, rather than say stack attack and raise defense by 30%. So you get a nice 60% heal, 59, call it what you will. Big 200%, so that's actually more. Still no key at the start of turn though, but we'll see how it goes. Plus an additional attack 50% on super attack, pretty much the same, and has a 30% chance of launching additional super attack, the same. So, and again, he has the additional 50% attack and defense, so as that additional attack and defense up to 50%, and a chance to perform a critical hit, and a chance of evading, plus 10% with each attack performed. So he gets a 50-50 chance of seeing any super attack. That's the nice scouter effect. But you got to have Jeice on the team. Now you probably will have that because, as I say, this guy is based around having these two. These two that will show up are also really, really powerful. So these 30% raised stats, Space Traveling Warriors 130%, they are much better, but they can do for newer ones, especially if you don't even have anyone. Because Space Traveling Warriors, the only true lead there is Bojack. So 150 at the start of turn, 30% chance of launching additional super, and he gets attack and defense with each attack performed. There you go, 50%. That's just 5 attacks. You have a high chance, 50%, of evading enemy attack. Space Traveling Warriors, key 3, 30% attack and defense. And that's good. You get 3 key. That's actually pretty big, alongside the attack and defense. Now, all allies gain an additional 30% if someone is including Ginyu in the same turn. Now, so you can give a big 3 key 60% attack and defense, the two double 30% for a Ginyu for the Ginyu. So everyone can have that if you run the team around them. And of course, the racoome and guldo Planet Namek Saga, probably a good one too. 130%, probably more useful. Again, 30% to stats, but actually lower attack and defense. That's actually pretty good. What's good about this one is it's actually by 30% for 2 turns. So there it is, 30% attack and defense lowered. That's actually really good. So 180% at start of turn, and that's attack and defense 10% with each attack received. That's 50%. By the way, everyone's tracking around 230. So you get a 50% chance of guarding all attacks flat out. You gain a nice little defensive buff if you actually do guard. and you also seal the attacked enemy just on attack, just on attack. You will guarantee guard and have a 50% chance to stun on attack if Ginyu is attacking in the same turn. This actually brings it round to the problem with summoning for this banner and how good these are. So, Terrifying Conquerors and Space Traveling Warriors, these links, you are not going to get any of these links outside of Fierce Battle. Even this one, you are not going to be getting Frieza's Army, Frieza's Minion, the Ginyu Force, Tag Team of Terror, and Loyalty on them. In fact, the only one you'd probably trigger would be Brutal Beatdown. There are some who would have Brutal Beatdown. All these others, you ain't going to trigger. So that leaves the problem is, if you pull this guy, and you're going to run him on Terrifying Conquerors and Space Traveling Warriors, you're building a Planet Namek Saga at the end of the day, and you're going to be building a Ginyu Force team. Let's be honest, they're pretty good now. This guy's main companion is probably going to be these, who have the guaranteed guard, the high chance to stun, and they seal on attack. And he's got to be in the same turn. So these are the guard, and these with the extra defense. So you put these in slot 1, turn 1, and then this guy all the way around. Probably another hindsight to not actually getting any of these is you will probably find that your rotations can be split, because all of these you got to have them on the team on the same turn. So if they're not on the same turn, you're not going to get any of these extra passives for them. Well, he gives that a buff for anyone on the team. This one, you got to be attacking in the same turn, Ginyu. And this one, you got to be attacking in the same turn, Ginyu. So you could run the free-to-play Int one, who has his EZA, and it's actually amazing. And it's kind of a shame he didn't make the top 20, but he's very, very good in himself. But this guy, if you pull this, you need the others to give him a big buff. Is he all that great as he's cracked up to be? Well, he does stack defense, and he does have the additional super attack chance. So, yes, he does work really well on Planet Namek Saga and Ginyu Force. Now, that's already, with the current EZA squad that we have, it's already a walk in the park. You can already no-item the Extreme Super Battle Road if you want to feel good about yourself. But in general, this guy, even if you're a big Ginyu Force fan, you wouldn't really run this. It's too difficult to put it in. Now, again, his active skill is easy to get, but his passive doesn't personally realistically change. Large of it's largely the same. Now, he doesn't even give key as well. So, all in, as a quick summary, probably not worth going. So, in your Space Traveling Warriors category, there's your lead. You wouldn't even be able to run him with this, although you'd be able to run him on the Planet Namek Saga. You ain't going to be able to run any of these newer LRs, like the Great Ape Vegeta. You ain't going to be able to run Turles. You could probably run this guy, and you could probably run this guy, and this has an EZA right now. But again, he's specifically, realistically, Ginyu Force and Planet Namek Saga. But again, the people you're running with are there. Would you run him on any of these people here? Yeah, maybe this Frieza. That's really it. Would you run him on any of these here? You wouldn't run him with Raditz, Lord Slug, Turles, Cooler, Hit. You couldn't run any of these, and these are all really powerful. Could you run? Oh, there's a few here. So again, you'd have to pull this. You'd have to already have this. He is free to play. No, he would be a great option, but again, you're still going to be running a Ginyu Force team on the Space Traveling Warriors and Terrifying Conquerors. It's really probably not the best to actually summon for them on this. So, all in, probably a great unit, but this buff, you ain't going to get. This team, you ain't going to get. So you're probably just going to be set with Planet Namek Saga or Ginyu Force. And as I say, he's built for Ginyu Force. Probably unstoppable on that. I'd imagine now they're probably trying to make the mean team of the Ginyu Force. Well, it was a mean team. Probably one of the strongest going. That said, if you have all these three, you have the option. In fact, realistically, you could probably just get away with just these two and then run the free-to-play Int one, who by his own is still fantastic. So if you have these two, which are probably more valuable than the new AGL, you'll probably find all around a better job. So would you summon? No. Too close to the anniversary. Far too close, far more better units coming out, especially with that guaranteed 3 LR ticket banner coming up. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, or at least found it very entertaining. So for now, goodbye.